Delinquent culture, join the quest. Pop culture ride, it's the best.
Ayo, delinquents! Welcome to Delinquent Culture. I'm Johnny Three Stripes, aka the very best like no one ever was.
I'm Z-Stick24.
Let's get into it. Okay, the biggest story going on right now definitely has to be that little spacey adventure that Katy Perry and the rest of those women went on. How anticlimactic was that? Like
I know.
I feel like I totally bit on it. Like everybody was talking about this origin crew that was all females and how great it was, like that it was gonna be the first like voyage into space. People kept using the word voyage. And I was like, heck yeah, power to women, great for women. And they were there 11 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I thought they were gonna be up there for like a couple weeks or something, like
Yeah,
doing
that's
something
not a
maybe even
voyage.
like I mean they could be up there and like go up there and chill. I mean they did pay money for it, or like go up there and do something productive, but like they just literally went up there to be up there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, like took a few selfies and they were like, all right, time to go home. It was I saw the internet ripping them apart. They were like, "What kind of a voyage is this?" Like, bro, I've had Pokemon battles that lasted longer than Katy Perry was in space.
that's, that's like going to the beach and like just like driving past it.
Like I saw, conquered. Nah, you just kind of saw. You just kind of saw.
You just looked at it.
It
Yeah, I
was
don't.
like it could have been like a huge money. She had that song "E.T." that was like about space and aliens and so anticlimactic.
Do you know
Like,
how much? Do you know how much she paid to go up there?
no, I don't. I know people were ripping them apart about it though, because I mean the price was like astronomical. Uh
Fair.
astronomical.
Uh,
Let me see. See if we can pull it up.
spacious. That's not a word.
Pastries. We were just throwing terms together. Oh,
Put them together. Compound words.
150,000 per person.
Dude, I feel like that's not bad at all.
That's Oh no, that was the deposit. Holy hell.
Uh,
Okay, so
that
that might have been a
could
little bit more.
have been a little bit more. Could have been a little bit more. That's still wow.
Oh, it says here the first Blue Origin. Yeah, it says Blue Origin. They won't disclose how much each passenger pays for tickets, but they do have the price from the one that they did in 2021, and it said it was auctioned for 28 million.
That sounds a little bit more right. You said
20,
150K. I was like, oh, okay, that's
yeah,
not too bad.
no,
I don't blame him for going up there for 10 minutes.
yeah, right. But if I paid 28 million for a 10-minute ride,
Whew.
that was before inflation took a major.
Yeah, right. What is it now? 48K. But
Yeah,
like,
seriously. Maybe that's why it happened all of a sudden. Because like I didn't really hear much of it until like that day, and all of a
yeah.
sudden they're taking off. Maybe they wanted to avoid tariffs or something. They just decided like, if we're gonna go, we got to do it now.
Before those, that's so
Dude,
funny,
can you imagine how much that would be into space? What the tariffs are on space?
dude. I can't even imagine
No.
coming from like another planet or galaxy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor Katie though. The internet ripped her apart. Even Wendy's. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
The actual Wendy's Twitter account or X or whatever it was,
Yeah.
one of the daily news or whatever posted Katy Perry has returned from space, and the actual Wendy's page on there responded to it and said, "Can we send her back?"
Bro, I love what Wendy's old school Twitter was the best. They did stuff like that all the
God,
time.
they're so unhinged. I'm so glad that they let their social media manager do whatever the hell they want because it's hilarious.
That'd be a pretty sweet job.
Oh my gosh. I would be so nervous though, like the first time that I would start saying shit back like that to celebrities and just like causing beef with McDonald's. Like, who does that? I know like any deal that I do with like any brand or something, that's what like do not mention any other brand. Do not talk shit about anybody else.
Yeah.
Don't put any negativity anywhere else. Just focus and they're out here just like screw McDonald's. Like and I'm here for it. I think it's the greatest.
Yeah, no, fair, fair. Wendy's, yeah. But did you happen to see Eddie Hall challenge the Paul Bros to an MMA match?
Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall, he's a retired strongman.
Yeah, big 300 pounds maybe.
Yeah. I mean, well, way over 300 pounds. I think when he was competing in strongman competitions, he was over four, like maybe 420 even. Big dude, 6'2". I would think he'd weigh like mid 230s now. But
Can you
dude, did you?
imagine fluctuating that much weight?
That would be wild. For my show, dude, I dropped 50 pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that is. I think I saw somewhere where he fluctuates between like low 300s to like like 420. He jumps over 100 pounds.
Unreal. And he's gonna take. And he wants to take. He's calling out the Paul brothers,
Yeah, calling
Jake
out the
and
Paul
Logan.
Burns. Yeah, he
2v1.
yeah, he had in a cage match. He faced. I think there were like two YouTubers or something. Did you see that where he like tossed one like 8 feet in the air and then completely knocked out the other one in like the same swing and like move?
That's
Dude,
wild.
they looked
He
like
would.
children. They looked like children next to this guy.
That's wild. He would meet his match with the Paul brothers though. They would take him easy.
Well, I mean, Eddie Hall's a massive dude. He's super strong, obviously, but yeah, the Paul Bros, they're not small dudes.
They're not just YouTubers. Not
No,
anymore.
they're not small dudes, and they're both professional athletes technically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Kind of. Logan kind of is.
pro wrestling, man.
I mean, the athleticism that you need for pro wrestling is
Oh,
nuts.
bro, it's absolutely insane. And then I've seen some of the training he posts and everything. Like it's pretty intense, man.
It isn't. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, fair enough. Dude's jacked.
Dude is jacked.
Yeah, and he's not a small dude either. I think he's like what 220s, 230, something like that.
Oh, easy. Because he's
Oh,
like
he's
6'2", 6'3", maybe.
yeah, he's a tall dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jake bulked up to fight Tyson too. So yeah, I mean, I kind of think the Paul Bros would win too. I mean, they're literally trained to fight.
Yeah.
Eddie Hall trained to move heavy things, so it's not really the same.
The wear and tear your body gets from strongman training, I
Dude,
can't
it's
imagine. His joints, his ligaments, there's no way they can be what they used to be.
no, I can't even imagine. And he did it at a high level for quite a few years. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
dude
I mean,
literally pro strongman. That's nuts.
I definitely watch it though. That'd be exciting
Oh my gosh, yes.
because
Could you
dude, think if
imagine?
he lands a punch
Yeah.
or grabs
And
one of them, like
yeah,
he's not letting go.
I think it'd be great to see Logan flying around.
Like yeah, how's that? How's like the WWE stuff that he knows? How's that correlate over to MMA? Can you do like half of it?
I doubt it, but it'd be
Can you
hella
do?
interesting to see.
I don't know MMA well enough. Can you do like a triple backflip onto their neck?
Climbing up on the cage and backflip on top of his shoulders. Yeah, that'd be worth seeing. I would pay big money to see that.
Yeah, I would too.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I would pay pay-per-view for that for sure. That'd be sick.
Definitely. Okay, so did you see that there were like new, you know how like they're um releasing like all these new and classified CIA files
Hmm.
from the government, like with the MLK assassination and all those things, like
Yeah.
conspiracy theorist dreams. There were new CIA declassified files that claims that aliens turned Soviet soldiers into stone.
Whoa.
How frightening is that? And like to read the story, even hearing it is so much worse than just that. So like this UFO was flying over the Soviet Union at the time, Russia, and they
Mhm.
don't F around with anything. They shot it down. They shot it with whatever they shot it with, anti-aircraft something or another, or maybe it was just machine guns. I don't know. They shot it down, crash landed, and apparently approximately like four, I think, aliens like crawled out of the wreckage And from what the witnesses saw, these aliens like fused together into a ball of light, and anything that shined in that ball of light turned to stone. There were two soldiers out of the 25 that didn't turn to stone because they were shaded, and the rest were just in stone.
That's wild.
Yeah. So like this isn't just like some wild like conspiracy. Like these are soldiers' accounts of what happened whenever they shot down this UFO and pissed off these aliens.
The only thing I can say to that, wait, when was this? The Soviets? So this was like World War II, right?
Yeah,
Didn't they like? No, maybe that was just Germany. Didn't they give like the soldiers meth?
that was Germany. Yeah.
I'm sure Russia was doing something like it.
Oh,
What if they?
probably. Yeah. That
What
was
if they're just tripping? Like
they could have been on like shrooms or something. Like, bruh.
I'm not saying they're lying.
Do you see that shit?
Like maybe they actually thought they saw
Is that the angel dust or our bros stone?
it. But no, dude, that's absolutely wild.
And yeah,
Where?
I mean, like the account of it is in CIA files, so
Mhm.
like, there's at least somewhat like it's not just this wild conspiracy theory that somebody made up on the internet at one point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, also too, being that it was over with like the Soviet Union and everything. I mean, they would definitely do everything they could to like hide it and like not show the stone soldiers or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, bury that deep
Hmm.
down. So that's crazy.
Yeah, it's very
What
intimidating.
I don't even know like what would be the first thing you would do if you were one of the two soldiers that didn't turn to stone?
I don't know. Like, I'd be afraid that you would get like some type of like after exposure, like radiation to a nuke or something. Like, do I move? Should I get out of here and get away from it, or should I just like stay where I'm at? Because like if you go to the area that was exposed, then like would you turn into stone like slowly like?
What if they had like long term damage where like their blood slowly started like turning to stone or like almost
Oh,
stone? Like, oh
oh,
my god.
that would be the worst.
Oh wow. But yeah, dude, I don't know what the first thing I would do if I was one of them.
Freak out, panic, pray.
Just have a panic attack.
Yeah, I assume you would be messed up for the rest of your life if you saw that too.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like I mean classified information, it's not like they're telling everybody. I mean, people would just
Yeah,
think you're crazy, right? I mean,
yeah. Think about that. You would never even be able to go like therapy for it or anything.
no. No, you wouldn't. And even if you said it, like everyone's still gonna think you're crazy, right? I mean,
honestly, honestly, knowing how like out of pocket Soviet Union is or was, they probably took the account and then
yeah.
we'll make sure you don't tell anybody.
Yeah, they should try to look up those two soldiers, see what happened.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, we got some questions. Thank you guys for replying to our Q&As. So the first one, you might be a better expert on this one than I am. Are palm trees trees?
Yeah, yeah. I would say they're trees for sure.
They are trees.
Yeah, I think it's something where they're like a form of grass or like in the grass family or something like that, not like an
Really?
actual tree. Yeah, and I think it's something to do because like I think bamboo is too. I think bamboo is a grass.
I have heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. But no, I don't think you can convince me a palm tree is not a tree and it's grass. It's a tree. I mean,
Honestly,
if you've ever been in Florida and saw like super high winds and saw like the palm trees go like this, like I don't know, that's not grass, bro. Well, I don't know, maybe. uh,
what does grass do when the wind blows?
Grass goes like this, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, other trees I can think of like break or like like uproot. Yeah, I don't know.
I hate when I learn facts like that, like the like palm trees and bamboo or grass. They like totally like mess with my method of thinking. Like fruits and vegetables. They always do that shit to me. Like carrots aren't a vegetable, they're a root. Like you shut your mouth. Or strawberries aren't berries, but bananas are.
No, nah, I'm not believing that.
Ah, bro,
No, no. Who
ask the
said that
Google.
though?
Ask the Google.
Didn't they come out with a food chart where like Lucky Charms is like healthier than a steak? So
Really?
I think there was something like that. There was, and maybe it wasn't Lucky Charms, but there was like a food chart that came out. I think it was a couple years ago now, where they had cereal that was like that was supposed to be healthier than like a steak.
I feel like that's very like 80s, 90s mentality where it's like no fats, no
Yeah,
saturated fats. So
yeah,
let's eat
exactly.
all the sugar.
Yeah, let's eat all the sugar for breakfast right away, first thing.
Well, then I did see that like one study showed that pizza is healthier for you as a breakfast than most cereals.
Oh, yeah, I've seen stuff like that too.
Because like the high sugar and then like no protein at
Yeah.
all in your cereal. I get past it. I put protein shake in my cereal, so
Yeah, make some protein cereal, man.
make
That's
it
the way to do
healthier.
it.
Make it healthier.
Dude, that's the way to do it. And as long as you're not eating like garbage cereal all the time, you can do it. Like it's not bad for you.
I
But
I
like,
literally eat cereal every morning for
heck yeah,
breakfast.
that's all I'm talking
And
about.
and not just like Wheaties or Cheerios. Like I had Cookie Crisp this morning.
Yeah, Cookie Crisp is nice.
Hell yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
you know how I make that reindeer chow every year for
Hmm.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, I bought Cookie Crisp and put in it this year, which was banging, by the way. Um,
That would have been with white chocolate.
Yeah, with white
Oh hell
chocolate, and
yeah.
then
Oh hell
dude, then
yeah.
then I made a second batch because I had so much cereal and everything left over that I made it like Muddy Buddies. So I made like a chocolate peanut butter and then put powdered sugar on it. So it was like Muddy Buddy Chex Mix like that,
Oh
with all
hell
the different
yeah.
cereals and M&Ms and all of that. Oh, it was so good.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, it was not good for you, but it was fire. But anyway, when I got the Cookie Crisp, I meant to get a little box to just put in the Chex Mix, right?
Hmm.
But they gave me one of those big family size, like 5 gallon. Like they substituted it because it was a delivery.
You gotta use it up.
Dude, it took me I say a while. It only took me like a month, but I finished it.
No,
So fire though.
don't let anybody trash talk your cereal choices. If you put a little bit of protein with it somehow, it doesn't have to be protein powder. Make it balanced. It's part of a
Man,
balanced breakfast.
even Fairlife milk, man, right there.
Yeah, there you go. That stuff's revolutionary.
Dude, and for you and everybody listening, Aldi made their own Fairlife milk, and it's half the price.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And it's really good.
Also, speaking of Aldi, we're just giving them all the props. This is not sponsored by Aldi.
It
Uh,
can be.
it can be Aldi. Hit us up. Hit us up. We're not against it. Actually, Julia just got us some Audi tank tops, or not tank tops, like crop top sweaters. They're hella
Yes,
dope. They're hella
yes.
dowhat
That's where I got my Christmas sweater this year, and I also got a couple pairs of slides. That
Were you
the
wearing them
story.
in the thing you posted this morning?
That's what I was
The
gonna
thing
say.
that
The
yeah,
story I
yeah,
put
yeah.
fresh out of the
I saw it.
sauna.
I almost replied to you and was like, "Are those Audi slides?" But then I
Yeah.
didn't. So I didn't want to be a creep. But their little like Audi brand version of Fruit Loops are made without any artificial dyes. So like
Yeah. Oh,
anybody that's like against artificial dyes, they're like one of the only fruity cereals that don't use them. So like
yeah.
that
Aldi's
up.
boss like that. They remake a lot of things and do like just very similar stuff.
Yeah, and don't use the extra
Hmm.
shit. Shout out to Audi for not using the extra shit.
Yeah, not sponsored, but you know, if you want.
Well, we could be. We're not against it. All right, another question. The boy Blake's on fire. Is it ethical to take sand from the beach?
Well, technically, it's stealing. Like, because it's like the
What?
county. Yeah, it's like the county or like a municipality sand because they put it there. Like they put extra sand on the beaches, like
Do
the
they?
public beaches. Yeah.
That's not just like naturally.
Well, a lot of it is, but I mean, they put extra sand there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the public beaches to make them bigger, they put extra sand. So yeah,
Okay, so then like whenever I go to the beach and take home a cool seashell, is that stealing or not? Because they didn't put it there.
listen, bro, I don't read the rules. I just know them like generally.
I mean, you'll find out pretty quickly. You find out pretty quickly. You take home a pocket full of cool seashells, and the police show up. Like, sir, empty your pockets. That's contraband. Or you bring one home to me, and then I'm charged with stealing, with receiving stolen property. Like,
Right.
bro, it's my brother's.
Right, right. Oh man. Speaking of doing illegal things, I
Careful, careful. This is a podcast.
uh,
Don't indict yourself.
no, well, okay, fair enough. We'll leave it there.
We'll talk afterwards to see if it's a good one for the
It
next
was
episode.
it wasn't anything I did on purpose, but we'll talk and then talk.
All
It'll be
right.
a prequel to the next episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all will have to hang on to the next episode.
But no, I think as long as you're not taking like truckloads of sand, if you take a little
You
bit of
probably.
back sand home, I don't think anyone's gonna say anything.
Yeah, 'cause
Feel
some people will do that from vacation. Like you'll see they'll have little like soda bottles or something full of sand from, Outer Banks or
yeah,
something.
yeah, but I still think it's illegal.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's stealing county property. I think.
It's never stopped me before. Like now I want to do it. I've never wanted to take sand from the beach before, but now I'm like, that's gonna be my sand. Next beach I'm
Right.
at, I'm
Like half the
claiming
time,
ownership to it.
right? Yeah, I feel like half the times they shouldn't make like different laws or rules because it makes people want to do it, right? Even
Yeah.
like the perfect example is like I don't think I went to the movie theaters for like a few years when COVID happened, and then COVID happened, and I was like, the only thing I want to do is go watch a movie, but
And
I
bring
can't.
my own snacks and drinks because screw them. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say you don't bring sand to the beach, but nobody ever said about taking it home. Wait, is this even about sand? Or is this a metaphor?
Whoa.
Blake, we need clarity. We need clarity, bro.
Definitely could be.
Well, I mean, now that I think about it, you definitely don't bring home sand. I don't want to bring sand home to mom or my wife.
That's some wild metaphor there, bro.
Oh boy. All right. Janelle Toy wants to know
Ooh, I know
who's your
her.
favorite who's your favorite Hokage?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's
Do you know
me.
your answer?
Me.
Get out of here.
I'm my favorite Hokage.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize you were in charge of the Leaf Village. My bad.
Yeah, boy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's a cop out, but you probably already know my answer. It's Naruto.
Yeah, but like my thing is, I feel like Naruto's my favorite character in Naruto, but then when he's like the Hokage, like it's like, he's not my favorite character anymore.
I hate what
So
they did to him in Boruto.
right, right. I haven't
They
even
made him
got
like
that
a
far into
depressed
Naruto because
adult.
right, I haven't even got that far into Naruto because it like turns me off when I start watching Naruto.
Same.
And they made him look funny too, man.
Yeah, I know. Like he looks so weird without his headband.
Yeah,
Like boy needs his headband.
yeah. Put his headband on. Yeah, but other than no, I don't want to say Naruto because I'm talking about when they're Hokage. I think the first Hokage with like his wood style is just so badass.
Yeah.
And I like how he's
Yeah.
like I was like how I love how dumb he is too. Dumb but like wholesome. So
Yeah, honestly, like, oh, you're gonna get me on a freaking rant with this. That's why I love Naruto, the anime, so much because it just has everything. Like, it has the action, it has the comedy with the relatable characters that are so intense yet
yeah.
so lovingly dumb. It's just the entire package.
Yeah, it's great, and then character development with
Yeah.
multiple characters on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. We need to start watching Naruto again.
And
Rewatch it
that's
for the
why
third time.
I feel like I'm just like about to like put out this huge spoiler. I made a video the other day where I went on a huge rant about how hard the Bible would go as an anime.
Ooh, okay. No,
Like,
I can
tell
see
me,
that. That'd
like,
be tough.
all the fights and shit they had in the Bible, or like the resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah.
Tell me that wouldn't be like Naruto when he comes back in Sage mode. Like how hyped everybody would be. They would be going nuts.
Yeah, yeah. No, that'd be wild. That'd be tough. That'd be tough.
I was literally, we were sitting, and Julia was watching her little churchy thingy, and they were talking about this dude that like traveled the desert for like 100 and some days, and like the battles and fights that he had. And I, I looked at her, I was like, damn, the Bible would go hard as an anime. And I just couldn't get that out of my head. Like the more I thought about it, like the Ark and David versus Goliath. It's like
Yeah,
this shit would go nuts. You want kids to be interested in church? Make it an anime.
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, or really any religion would be tough, dude.
Oh yeah, hell
Think of
yeah.
that. Oh my God, yeah.
I don't know why
especially,
nobody's capitalized on that yet. They
especially
went with
some.
they went with Veggie Tales. You could have made it an anime and you made Veggie Tales.
Yeah, dude. Especially if you think of like some like the Roman gods or the Greek gods or like, oh wow, that'd be some wild animes, man.
Yeah, but
Crazy
like
stories.
they went with Disney and Hercules. Okay, okay.
Dude, why can America not make like animes? They're
Oh
just so
no.
badass. They just make cartoons.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what though. We started watching this new documentary. Like, have you seen the documentaries? It's like the foods that build America
Hmm,
and the toys that build America. Those were all pretty cool. But they just I don't know if they recently released it, but we just started watching it. It was how Walt Disney built America. That dude was such a freaking goat. Oh my gosh. He like he
well,
has
dude,
that Mamba mentality.
he's
He has the
frozen.
total he made
He's fro-
Frozen.
he's frozen, bro.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's ready to come back. Dude was
Yeah.
on top of everything.
He was, dude. He had like he legit had that Mamba mentality. Like back
Yeah.
then, cartoons were just like nothing. Like nobody was doing cartoons. Like if anything, they were just like little shorts that they put on before movies. And
Oh yeah.
he was like, nah, nah, Mickey Mouse all the freaking way. And like, whenever they made Snow White,
Mhm.
that was like the first feature length animated film. And like he said, they have it on record. He said, I don't want to make a great film. He said, I want to make the greatest film of all time. And
That's
like the
badass.
amount of money that he put in, they recorded it, didn't like it, scrapped it all, got new animators, and like created basically new technology for it. And we're like, his brother was like the big like finance guy behind everything, and he was like, we can't do it. We don't have the finances for it. And he was like, sell my car. And like
Wow.
just went ham. Dude, Walt Disney was that dude.
Well,
He was that dude.
what'd you watch it on?
I think Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to watch that. That sounds hype.
Yeah. Dude, he has that Mamba mentality where he didn't want to be good. He wanted to be the absolute best. He
Yeah.
even he met this dude on a train. He was on a train from New York to California,
Yeah.
and he saw that this guy was a filmmaker, and he's like, "Yo, I'm making film." And he said, "Well, if you want to be serious in the film industry, forget the cartoons." And he was like, "This dude, forget this dude." And like how badass was this? Like, he was so sure of himself when he went out. He didn't have like a dime to his name, but went first class train ticket. Like, didn't buy coach or anything. Like, he just did it up. He's like, I'm gonna meet people in first class and hype myself up as
That's how you.
I'm Walt
Wow.
Disney.
That's hype, dude. I need to watch this before the gym or something.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Like, let's
Disney was that
go.
dude. Walt was that dude.
All right, all right. That's badass though.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay. Oh shit. All right, we got another competition question. Who would eat the most pancakes?
Oh, dude, that's not even a question. Me? Dude, are you
No,
kidding
no,
me?
you shut up. It would.
Dude,
You think it
I
would be
went.
an easy one?
It'd be cake, man. I can
No.
house pancakes.
First of all, it would be pancake. It would not be easy. Dude, I don't care. I don't care how easy you get a house them.
Dude, I would. I would. I don't even have words, man. Like it'd be so easy to out eat you, man, because I eat so much food. Like, do you know how much food I eat in a day?
I don't care. You're still my little
plus,
brother.
plus, bro, you put like just like even just a couple chocolate chips in each one, man. I'm eating that for days. I have like a bottomless pit.
You would get sick of them. You would get sick of them, bro. I have 88. What are we putting on them? Maple syrup or whatever we want.
Whatever, dude.
Oh,
I would
game over,
absolutely
game over.
anything,
Okay,
dude.
bro.
And
I have ADHD. You put syrup on one, jelly on another, peanut butter on another, chocolate syrup. It would be like I'm eating a new thing each time. I'd be excited for the next thing. I'd forget that I was even full. I wouldn't even remember I was full.
that sounds so good.
Doesn't it?
Like think about like just like plates of just different pancakes, and you just keep housing them.
Man, that made me
Yeah.
hungry. Or
Dude.
waffles, like a Belgian waffle.
Ooh. Tell you what, I feel like those
Honestly,
would be way more filling, but I would still destroy you on the
no,
top.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have that, bro. You're my little brother.
Dude, I eat
You got it. We were just
an
talking about
amount.
Walt Disney and the mental mentality to have. Your favorite Pokemon's Bulbasaur. Don't tell me you have that Mamba mentality,
Monster's a dog, man.
and that's why you would
Absolute,
lose.
absolute dog.
Hot dog water.
You're you're dog water. I'd rather be hot dog water.
That's just the way it works, though. You're my little bro. I wouldn't let you win. I couldn't. I would never let it happen.
Dude, my appetite is so wild. Like I don't even know how you think you would win.
I don't care what your appetite's like. My
Bro,
appetite to win
bro,
is high.
I almost weigh 230.
So
There's no way you're out eating me.
yes, there. Wait, I agree until you make it a competition. Then I will become the pancake Hokage.
Dude, I will out eat you on the podcast.
Do we got doing pancakes?
Yeah, unlimited pancakes.
Let's go. Speaking of that, though, I did send you a scratch off ticket.
Yes.
I have one too,
Oh,
so we can see who win. I win literally everything.
okay. All right. All right. Yeah. All right.
What the? Are you gonna
I'll,
scratch it with a knife?
I gotta I didn't open the
Oh,
envelope yet.
oh, okay, okay. I was like, that's not how you're gonna just cut it up.
Speaking of that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna scratch it with yet, though. I guess. All right. Opening with a knife is not clutch.
Oh, I'm gonna scratch mine. I'm gonna use a kunai
Kunai.
because your boy, because I am my own favorite Hokage.
Got it. Ooh. So you can scratch it with that, but I can't scratch it with a knife.
No, because you're big and dumb, and you'll just cut it up.
I'm gonna use the knife just to prove you wrong. So.
Well, whenever you slice your Mega Million winner in half, and they're like, "We can't cash this," you'd be like, "But him win, but Zach win."
Well, we'll see what happens.
All right, let's go.
All right, when your numbers match any winning numbers, win the prize under the matching number.
Honestly, if you win, I get a cut.
All right, yeah, I'm down with that. Just means I still win. There's so many numbers. Holy cow!
Do you recognize all of them?
They're getting up there, but I know them all. I know them all.
Might not be able to count that high, but I know that number.
I can put them together. on, dude. No way.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all. That's all the time that we have for now. Thank you for tuning in. Big news coming in a few episodes, maybe, but might have been a little cut out in this one. But thank y'all for listening. Until next time, I'm Johnny Three Stripes.
I'm Z Stick 24.
And remember to be you, they'll adjust.
Peace.
Deuces.